Welcome back, folks, to the Average Oddcast, or whatever we're calling this thing now. I'll be your host, Meg Heath, and I am back in the lab with one of the greatest, most popular guests to date. That's right, folks. It's the one, the only, the very funny, my co-host, and my wife, Meg Heath, everybody. Well, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, how you feeling? How's life been since the last time everybody saw you?
Oh, it's been good. I've just been writing music and whatnot.
That's great. I can't wait to listen to that later on in the episode. That's gonna be great. Last show you were on, White Chicks. Remember that? White Chicks.
So good.
That was the episode that had 7 times as many views as any of our other episodes.
You're lying.
No,
7 times.
7 times as many across all platforms. And my theory is that so the title was White Chicks, right?
Yeah.
And my theory is because 92% of the viewers were from India. But
you know this?
I do. 92% of viewers from YouTube watched from India. My theory is that some Indian men were looking for something else on YouTube and stumbled across our podcast. And didn't stay for too long. They moved along to what they were looking for. I hope you guys found what you're looking for, and I hope everyone finds what they're looking for because, man, that's just what life is about, you know? We're all just trying to find significance in what's meaningful.
Significance.
Yes. What else has happened since last time we got on here? We went to your hometown, the Tri-Cities. We were visiting family there. The Tri-Cities. What are the Tri-Cities, Meg, for many of our listeners who don't know, aren't in Washington, or maybe have never heard of the Tri-Cities? What are the Tri-Cities?
The Tri-Cities is the desert of Washington. Okay. When people say, where are you from? And you're like, oh, I'm from Tri-Cities. Or I'm from Washington. They picture, evergreen trees like over here in Seattle where we're at now.
Of course. No trees there.
Tumbleweeds.
Tumbleweeds. And what's a tumbleweed for our listeners who don't know what a tumbleweed is?
It's a
Now, is that a drug?
That tumbles.
Not a drug is what
Not
we're
a
saying.
drug.
Okay, so don't be confused, folks.
Anyways, the 3 cities are in one, which they call Tri-Cities.
Exactly, because tri signifies that there's 3 of something.
3.
Yes.
So we got Kennewick.
Yep.
We got Richland.
Uh-huh.
And we got Pasco.
Pasco.
And I grew up in Tri-Cities.
Which one of the cities?
In Kennewick.
Kennewick, okay.
Pretty much my whole life.
K-Town.
Yeah. No one calls it that.
Okay.
But
is that like
sure.
Inappropriate or something? Or?
No, it's just like no one says that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm saying it. What's a fun fact about the Tri-Cities that we might not know or we may know?
Hanford is there.
Now, what's Hanford for people who don't know?
Hanford, if you've seen maybe, what's that movie called? I keep forgetting it.
Dumb and Dumber. Step Brothers.
No.
White Chicks.
I wish.
Barbie.
No. That movie
Peanut Butter
that
Falcon.
came out the same time as Barbie. It's about the bomb.
Ooh.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. There we go. We got to it.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes. Oppenheimer gives it a little mention in the movie, I believe. I haven't watched Oppenheimer, but I heard that they mentioned Hanford in there.
Because they took stuff was happening in Hanford that they used to build the bomb.
Yeah, some nuclear stuff.
And the town is still being
cleaned up.
Still, that's the number one industry there, right?
So if you want to go clean up nuclear stuff, you can go get a job at Tri-Cities.
We thought as a nation we were beyond that, but it's still happening in the Tri-Cities. Still trying to clean up that shame. So you went to high school there, right?
Yeah.
Did you have a superlative in high school?
I got best smile.
Best smile. Wow. Now, was it most likely to have a best smile, or most likely like you were gonna keep your teeth? Like
I was
most
gonna
people...
keep my teeth. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that. I love that so much. Now, when we were going there, we were going to visit family, but we were going to do, I was going to do a show at one of the most hot and poppin' comedy clubs in the Northwest.
Grizzly.
The Grizzly Bar. Inside of the Red Lion Hotel. Real hot show. 15 people in the audience. 15 people in the room, including the bar staff, the wait staff, and the comedians, plus the audience.
Plus me and my dad.
Which, in a room that could seat 15 people would feel nice. Most of the time I'm doing an open mic with like 6 people. But when you got 15 people in like a 300-person room, feels real small.
Someone would say silent.
Oh, the silence was deafening. Hands down. My best joke all night. And my biggest regret was not taking the gig, but just a joke I forgot to tell. A joke that you actually wrote.
Yeah. So like I said, I am from Tri-Cities. So, there's a lot of like funny things about that town. And there's a lot of stuff I make fun of it for, honestly, because it's just this small town trying to be big, but it's really not. Anyways, I was thinking about it and I was thinking, man, Tri-Cities is just like Monopoly. Have you ever thought that?
I've never, no. Why?
Tri-Cities is just like Monopoly because you do not pass go. You do not collect 200 tacos.
Like you do not pass go in the game of Monopoly. You don't collect $200.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Pasco is full of taco trucks. So, I mean, if you're into tacos, you might just like swing by and end up with a lot of tacos when you go there.
But if you don't pass go, you do not collect 200 tacos.
No.
If you go straight to Kennewick, good luck, buddy. Sorry, no taco trucks there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I wish I would have told that joke. I might have got some more laughs. We got some exciting stuff happening in the world, though. We want to let the people know about. And to let the people know, we've written a little song.
Well, I heard the news. It's a real tough blow. The U.S. ain't as happy as we used to know. Life, liberty, and pumpkin spice lattes charm. But we're out of the top 20. It's cause for alarm. Younger folks feeling blue. Avocado toast ain't the cure. TikTok dances lost their allure. Experts say hug a puppy and binge some cat clips too. Meow. And remember, happiness lurks in ice cream's goo. But hey, we still got tacos. Let's raise a cheer. Cheers! And maybe learn some Danish if it's not too severe.
Bonjour.
When life's a roller coaster, feeling a bit manic, just remember happiness can be found in a tortilla picnic.
Yay.
Now Amazon's got the news. It's a bit a mess. Their plastic packaging recyclable, they confess. But here's the kicker. It's a curious twist. Recycling, nah, it mostly gets kissed.
Huh?
Trackers in packages marked for cycling fate end up buried or burned. Ain't that great?
Oh.
So when Amazon shouts recyclable goods for thee, they really mean let's pollute a bit more with glee.
Oh no.
But hey, we still got Walmart.
Yeah.
That giant of stores.
Wally World.
With better goods on shelves and so much more. They want to save money, live a life that's well-fed, creamy corn, jalapeno chowder, or some pasta instead. That's it.
Okay. Like a good book, it left on a cliffhanger. That's right, folks. The U.S. no longer ranks in the world's top 20 happiest countries.
That's sad.
We've fallen from the ranks, and we're doing our due diligence as God-fearing Americans. We wrote this song to let the people know. Yeah, get the word out. And big news in Walmart. They put on, you remember the Great Value brand at Walmart? I was raised on Great Value green beans, Great Value bread. I mean, if we weren't eating leftover school food, we were eating Great Value something. Now, they're rolling out Better Goods.
Better Goods.
Yeah, apparently Better Goods is like they're trying to push into like this upper echelon. I think they're trying to become the place where, so, you know, kind of poor white people go to Walmart, more upper middle class white people go to Target. I think Walmart, the Better Goods, is trying to steal the Target demographic. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make.
So is there going to be both?
There's going to be
Great Value and Better Goods, or is Great Value just kicked out?
I think Great Value is too. They want to be the monoculture. They want to be the one-stop shop, like the Taylor Swift of our world, right? Like everybody loves Taylor Swift, right? So they're focusing on the people they already have, but they want to bring everybody in on it. So, you know, if you're poor and white, you go there. If you're middle class and white, you go there. Actually, take out race. If you're poor, upper middle class, this is the place for you. Okay, I don't think, you know, Brad Pitt is rolling up to Walmart. He's not trying to. That's Whole Foods. Whole Foods has got that locked up.
Yeah.
But they're trying to steal that Target market share. It's going to be the last great melting pot of the 99% of America. So the 1%ers, they're gone.
They gone.
We'll never get them back
here.
in. They're paying people to grocery shop for them, okay?
Yeah.
They're getting their groceries delivered. But the rest of us, we can all come together now. We no longer have to go Target, Walmart. We're all going to Walmart. And that's a beautiful thing. Also, on the top...
But it's not beautiful for us because there isn't a Walmart close to us.
Yeah, I've never lived this far from a Walmart.
It's tough.
Now, speaking about grocery stores in Michigan, the hot goss this week is that they found a woman living inside of a Michigan grocery store sign. So most stores have like a sign above.
Oh, I did see that.
They had a computer and a coffee maker up there.
It's wild.
And what I'm curious...
She just living off laptops and coffee?
The Detroit News says a 34-year-old woman was found living in a business sign. Let's see. The woman told the police that she had a job but had lived inside the family fair sign for almost a year. There was some flooring laid down, a mini desk. This is what the police was saying, I guess. Her clothing, a Keurig coffee maker, the absolute worst coffee maker on earth, a printer and a computer, things you'd have in your home. And she got electricity through a power cord. She was siphoning electricity with a long extension power cord that was plugged into an outlet on the roof. And I got to say, they were asking for it. I mean, if you're putting outdoor outlets, letting the community get your electricity, you're asking for somebody to move in.
So, Should we move
It's their fault.
somewhere with an outdoor outlet?
I don't think we should, I mean, unless, we get fired or lose our jobs, I'm saying this is
I'm just saying, like, we live in one of the most expensive cities. And, like, you live in Michigan, you can probably afford rent. You live in one of the most expensive cities in the United States.
Yeah.
Makes sense to live outside,
It does. I mean, and that's like kind of the best of both worlds because, so much you're cooking, you're baking something, you forgot some flour or eggs or turmeric. And then you're like, oh my gosh, am I really going to go all the way back down to the store? You're you live in an apartment. You're
at the
like,
store.
Oh, I got to go get my car. I got to do this. If you live on top of the store.
Also, you're saving all that money in rent.
You're saving money on rent. You're saving time. I mean, this 34-year-old woman is doing life right.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me, though, of like those people in Ohio, that you were talking about.
Oh, the frogging?
Is that what it's called?
I believe it's called frogging, where people would
live in the walls.
Secretly live. Well, not necessarily in the walls. They don't have to be in the walls.
Oh, just live in their homes without
just
people knowing.
Secretly live in their homes without knowing, yes.
Mm.
It's kind of like that. It's like the corporate version of that.
Yeah.
Kind of a business to business frogging is what's going on in Michigan.
But you know what? Also, that
little BTB frogging.
that Michigan thing reminded me of, that movie with like the gal that lives in a Walmart.
Oh, no, lives in a Walmart?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen a movie.
She's like pregnant. She lives in a Walmart.
No, I don't know this movie actually.
It's very popular. It's very
okay. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't know.
Gosh, what is that actress's name? Anyways, that's probably where the Michigan lady got the idea.
Yes, she was inspired by that movie. Oh, I got a computer right here. Let's look it up. Why did I think of that a second ago? Okay, so woman lives in Walmart movie. Yo, Frankie, pull that up, would you?
Where the Heart Is.
Where the Heart Is was the inspiration for this Michigan woman.
Yeah.
Living in a grocery store sign. Well, that's so great. Well, thank you all for hopping back in. There's the sun coming in on me, and this
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. That was actually my first celebrity crush. Could you believe that?
Oh, I didn't know this about you.
Yeah, actually, Natalie Portman was my first celebrity crush, and then I think at some point.
Do you think I look like Natalie Portman?
I don't even remember. I mean, no. Because you are way more beautiful than Natalie Portman.
Oh,
love.
Thank you, love.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Natalie has Natalie has nothing on you.
Oh, okay.
I almost said that backwards, and I was like, wait, look. Digging myself a hole. Yeah. Wait, has people told you look like Natalie Portman?
No one has ever said that.
Okay,
I don't look like Natalie Portman.
Okay, I don't think so either. You're much more beautiful, but and this has been awesome. We've already recorded this podcast once, but we lost half the recording. So there will be a wardrobe change at some point, and we'll just segue in. I mean, the set will even look different. It is kind of crazy in here right now. The backdrop, we've got all this stuff because we're doing spring cleaning right now.
Yeah.
We're trying to get our lives, and we're trying to simplify, reduce, declutter. I've got big hoarder energy, and so we're trying to help me out of that. But I think it just comes with being poor, and we weren't like dirt poor. We is there something going on behind me? Keep glancing behind me.
Oh, sorry. No.
Okay. You're thinking about something else, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about this GIF with this hoarder. She's like, this is my kitchen. And it's just flooded with crap. It's funny if you've seen the GIF.
Yeah. I mean, we'll pull it up here. We'll have it. So
okay.
If you're watching on YouTube, which is a good time to say, watch on YouTube. If you're listening to the audio, we're on all platforms. There's also the video version of this on Spotify. You could watch it there too. But drop a comment if you're on the tubes. Leave us a review. Heck, you can even send in a voicemail. And sometimes we actually play voicemails on the podcast. So you can check the link in our show notes. And as the hit the hotline, you can drop in a quick voice memo there. And we've actually got one that a listener has sent in. I haven't listened to this yet. So let's listen to it together for the first time. Here we go. I'm not sure even, there's no name attached to it, but just some random listener.
What is this?
I think he's gonna talk soon. Maybe he's just singing. I feel like something's coming. It's like a big setup. Nope, that was it. There was no payoff.
Okay.
Well, hey, thanks, guys. I will say, send us in something quality, okay? We want something good, and I'm pretty sure I recognize that voice. I think it was my friend Chris Glotzback. Being a real turd, big fan of the podcast, big bald guy. Well, he's not big, but he's like
Dang it again. Dang it again.
What I meant is he's got like big, like he's not like size big. He's like he's a healthy man. But he's got a big bald head is what I was trying to say. Okay. I love Christopher. I think I'll bleep the name out on that just to respect him. But yep, I'm sure my face is red. I'm sweating quite a bit.
What are you not sweating?
Speaking about secreting water from my body, the last time I can remember crying.
It's your word choice.
The last time.
This lasts like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the sun is beating in on me as we've sat here for so long. I'm sweaty. I'm getting cooked a little bit. The last time I cried, I was listening to the country song that I've been really into recently. Have you heard of the bar song by the man named Shabuzi?
You sure you want to keep this part? It kind of bombed.
It did kind of bomb. All right. Well, that was a great song that I liked. Megan doesn't like it.
Yeah, but I don't. I also don't like country music.
Yeah, but even this, you don't. I thought you kind of liked it a little bit.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I thought it was unique, but that doesn't mean I like it.
It's unique. Now I know all of the times you've complimented my comedy, and I said, how did you think it went? He's like, oh, it's very unique. It's not that you liked it. You just thought it was different. It's good to know. It's good to know now, and this is a good time to introduce one of our sponsors. This week's episode of the Average Oddcast is brought to you by our friends at the Knitpick Collective. The Knitpick Collective is an online clothing brand that represents a group of artists and comedians. Their site offers unique, all-over print sweatshirt designs, as well as apparel that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Let me ask you, do you like frogs on penny farthing bikes? How about rainbow unicorns? How about vacuuming every day? Well, then this site might be for you. You can use the promo code so many things, no spaces in there. It's all caps, and you can get 20% off shirts, hoodies, and hats. Pull up a tab on your cell phone or wherever you're watching this, wherever you're listening to this, and go to the Knitpick Collective. That's knit with a K, and tell them Mike sent you. Thank you so much, the Knitpick Collective. We couldn't do what we do without you. And Meg, I want to get your thoughts on something. Now, we are a Christian family, but we're also a Southwest family. Mm-hmm. And they have recently dropped some cool perks. You know, like you can now pay for a flight with cash and points. If you don't have enough points to pay for a flight, you can use part of your points plus cash to pay for a flight. I think I'm so excited about that.
I'm a fan.
And what I'm curious is, are you excited about this potential thing that's rooming around about a new change with Southwest where they're going to go to assigned seating?
I'm not a fan of that.
Tell me why.
So I feel like you always got to pay more for that. So I feel like that's going to...
What if you don't have to pay more?
Oh. Okay. I mean, I'd be kind of into it then.
You would be kind of into it?
Yeah.
As long as all of our Southwest employee listeners take note, to valued customers giving you some feedback, it's okay. You can do assigned seating as long as we don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. If the price increases on flight tickets, I don't want that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we don't need that in our country. Personally, I like the thrill of lining up, trying to get the earliest boarding position without paying for it. So you can pay for an earlier boarding position, but just trying to, check in as early as I can within that 24-hour period, getting in the B slot, and then the thrill of lining up, seeing the whole A group board the plane, and then waiting for my opportunity and eagerly hoping, praying that someone didn't take the emergency exit row, or I'm just anticipating there being, if I'm flying with you, 2 open seats, maybe even a whole empty row at the back of the plane. And there's just a thrill that comes with that you're not going to get if you have assigned seating.
Yeah.
If you want some boring, plain Jane flying experience, fly Delta, fly American. But if you want to live, if you want to be a true free American, don't assign our seats. Keep Southwest free is what I say.
Keep it free. Keep the battlefield open.
Keep the battlefield open. We're looking to make an advance. And that is something that I will live and die by.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing for sure that I would sit next to you.
Oh, that certainty outweighs the thrill of the unknown for you.
For sure.
Yeah, I get that. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Our take on the Southwest issue. I think that caught us up to where we were, and we've already closed out on the other one, so
okay.
There'll just be a weird transition, a wardrobe change in 3, 2, 1. What we've got here is spring cleaning. Okay. I think it'd make me feel better if you laughed at all, if you enjoy any of this. So you're actually, it's a comedy podcast. So if you want to laugh, you can laugh. You don't have to force it, but I just felt like you were kind of holding back some laughs there, and it's okay. You can laugh. Okay, so what we've done is we've already gotten rid of a lot of things, and this is probably the coolest idea for a podcast ever, is to do spring cleaning on a podcast. So we've got a box here of goodies, things that we may or may not get rid of.
The maybe box.
This is the maybe box. The maybe box is filled with stuff that we may or may not get rid of. So we're gonna just vote here. And then what'd be fun is, if you drop a comment, let us know if we've made any mistakes. I think by the time you see this, we've probably already gotten rid of the stuff. But you can make us feel bad about getting rid of things, or you can make us feel bad about keeping things that we should have gotten rid of.
Great plan.
Great plan. Let's start off with something personal to you, because I know you like to keep things. You're a real hoarder. All right, up first, we have GameStop. This little guy here. Oh, this is what is this again, Megan?
That's a Game Boy Advance SP, okay?
Game Boy Advance SP in what you would call this, like a teal?
I don't know what color that is. What's in there? What game?
Temple of the Frog, Frogger's Adventure game.
Don't forget my little magnifying glass.
And your little magnifying glass, because
I've always been blind, folks.
Always been blind. So you just plug this guy on here and then it magnifies it. Really high-tech stuff. I don't know how to do this. How do I do this? How should we do this?
How to do this? Should we keep it or not?
Yes. Oh, what if we could only each keep 2 things from the maybe box? That's what we should decide. How many things should we keep from the maybe box?
Okay.
How many? 3?
3.
3 things? Okay. So, Game Boy Advance SP.
I feel like I gotta keep that.
You got to keep it. Okay.
That's
so
just like,
Meg's going to keep
this
it.
is legendary.
Meg's going to keep it. Okay. So, me, this is one of the Christmas gifts. I got one of the Christmas is a wooden, what would you call this? A wooden stocking?
Yeah.
Wooden stocking.
Ornament.
A wooden ornament stocking. It's got a Mizzou fabric over it. Gosh, this is the funniest podcast on the earth, folks. I'm gonna pass on this.
I think it's a good call.
Next up, we have Megan's wedding dress or wedding veil. What she wore down the aisle.
I didn't wear that down the aisle.
covering
It was
her
for
face.
my bachelorette party.
Oh, a bachelorette party veil.
And my friend worked so hard on it.
Your friend worked so hard on it, and she is most likely never going to see this. So don't let that influence you. Keep.
Okay, what if I don't want to keep it, but I want to pass it on?
Well, how fast can you pass it on?
I think the earliest I could do is July.
I'll make an exception. So it's not a keep, but it's a pass on.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your pass, your one pass on. Next up, I have got a wig here, a black wig. Well, not a black. It's anybody can wear it. It's black hair. Man, just nothing here. Everything I'm doing is bombing. Okay. Like I'm coming from Pasco. All right. Okay. I think this wig, you know what this wig is from? This wig is from high school.
You've had that since high school?
I've had this wig since, I'm going to say 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was Halloween, or maybe it was Halloween 2011, 2012. Yeah, I think it might have been Halloween 2011. I got this because I dressed up as Dr. Frankenfurter.
I don't even know who that is.
Dr. Frankenfurter is, I believe, have you heard of the film Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Mm-mm.
I love it when you sniff your nose into the microphone. It's always fun to edit and post.
I've been trying really hard to not do it the whole time.
It's great. It's great. I love it. So Dr. Frankenfurter is from the film Rocky Horror Picture Show. Did I already say that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Short-term memory loss. And Dr. Frankenfurter is I think he's a transvestite. Time traveling person. It's been so long since I've seen Rocky Horror.
Gentrification.
That's a joke. And oh yeah, so I wore this. Actually, I wore it for Halloween, and I wore it to. So what happens with Rocky Horror Picture Show is people will dress up, and go see the film, and they'll kind of reenact it or whatever. It's like this whole thing. But anyways, I also, fun story, there was this kind of talent show at my high school called Mr. and Miss LHS.
I didn't know there was a Miss.
There was a Miss as well. Mr. and Miss LHS and Lexington High School. And there was different parts of it, but one of them was just do a talent or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I dressed up as Dr. Frankenfurter.
As your talent.
Well, and then I did the time warp dance. It's this whole let's do the time warp again. Does it ring a bell at all?
Uh-uh.
Okay. I don't know if there's footage of it, but
I bet you Colleen has some.
I don't know if Colleen would. I feel like the only person who or the person who's most likely, there's a couple people from high school, I'll reach out to them. And if I find it, I'll drop it into this episode. So it will forever live on the internet.
That's so good.
Praise God. And so I have to keep this. This is one of my keeps.
Okay.
That's all to say. I have to keep this. Okay. So next on, we got a bag of women and men.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us about this, Megan.
It's a Christmas decoration. I've had it pretty much all growing up. Hanging it like a little string over the fireplace.
Oh, it's a string of snowmen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cute. We have like no Christmas decorations.
Because we got rid of all of them.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is like our one Christmas decoration.
Now, do you believe that Jesus was born on December 25th?
I don't know.
I feel like, isn't it kind of interesting, Christmas? All right, moving on. Oh, wait, are you going to keep it? It's a keep?
It's a keep.
It's a keep. Now, you can, if you get to the end of the box and you've already got 3 keeps.
And I want to switch something out?
You can switch it out. Yeah,
okay,
you can switch it out. All right, next up for me, we have my my personal Apple iPod. The video iPod. It has 30 gigabytes on it. And this is from 2005.
Wow.
That's incredible, right?
Yeah.
So you know how I got this? I mowed a yard all summer. And this is inspiration to all those young kids out there who want the Apple Vision Pro. This is my Apple Vision Pro that I worked all summer to buy. Was an Apple Video iPod, folks. This guy, I even had it engraved. Michael Anthony Heath's personal Apple iPod.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were joking, but
No,
you did.
Dude, I did. And you know what? Praise God I did, because I had a sleepover at my house and somebody stole it from me.
No.
They stole it. And I knew who stole it. I'm not going to say their name, but I knew who stole it. And I confronted this person about it.
You said it has my name on it.
And they denied forever that they had it. And obviously I got it back. I cannot remember. I wish I could. My memory says is that it just showed back up somewhere.
Mm.
And I just kind of let bygones be bygones about it. But
Yeah.
I know he stole it. And
you didn't just misplace it?
No. I knew you were going to go there. No. Because I'm pretty sure
Mike loses everything.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, we know about using absolutes in marriage. Okay.
Most things. He loses a lot of things, especially.
Most things is even a little intense. I lose a lot of things. I'm not a details person.
He loses mostly his wallet and his keys.
Anyways, I haven't used this iPod in 5 ever, but I am going to keep it because I worked so hard for this. This is a reminder.
You should get it back up and running.
I think so. This is a reminder of what I can accomplish as a man. This is a reminder of how far I'm willing to go to get a laugh, and this is a reminder of what I'm accomplishing as a man. This is a sign of what I've accomplished as a transvestite. Okay, transvestite. I can't even talk. All right, Meg didn't find that funny at all. I'll cut it. Up next, we have something for Megan, I believe. A Texas Instrument calculator. When did you get this bad boy, Megan? Tell us about this guy.
I think I got this in high school. Dude, do you remember when these were just so expensive?
Are they not expensive anymore?
I don't think they're expensive anymore. This was like $100 investment, and it was like, wow, why do we have to buy $100 calculator for school?
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Now, do you think that there was kind of some shady stuff going on behind the scenes? Like that Texas Instruments kind of got in cahoots with you know what I'm trying to say?
No.
Well, what I think happened was Texas Instruments kind of got into I think what happened was Texas Instruments paid money to the government to require certain things to be learned so that they could sell these really expensive calculators.
You're such a conspiracy theorist.
No, I just think...
What's that one guy's name? That guy with the song.
The guy with the song. Shabuzi?
No, the major conspiracy theorist guy.
Major conspiracy theorist guy. Oh, Alex Jones?
All right, Alex Jones. I'm going to get rid of it.
Well, to be fair, $100, you're going to get rid of that?
I don't think it's worth that much anymore.
Dude, I might keep this in my pile and try to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. But I'll put it in the discard pile for right now. All right, up next, we have, you guessed it, folks, another Texas Instruments calculator.
Okay, this one's nicer.
How much this one cost you?
I actually got this for free because my friend gave it to me. I never gave it back.
Wow. Now, do you want to tell us about that friendship? Was it because that friendship went to, it soured, so to speak?
I think I just forgot about it. And she didn't need it anymore. So, I'll also get rid of this one.
Toss it. Going to Goodwill. And you guessed it, folks. Another Texas Instruments calculator. Oh, sorry. No, this is a Game Boy Color. This is my Game Boy Color.
Game Boy.
Currently locked and loaded with Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. I am a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Guy. I was super into it. And I believe this was a Christmas gift. If I remember it right, I don't know what year. I don't know if this says the year on it. 1998. So I would have been 5 or 6 when I got this. No, I had to have been older. Yeah, I don't know what this is. There's no way. I was older than that. You
didn't get it when you were that young, did you?
Okay, but this is from then. Or I don't know what
98?
this means actually. Maybe that's just a patent. They patented in 98.
Yeah.
I definitely got this when I was in like elementary school. Like I think like upper elementary school though.
I was going to say, if you got a 98,
lower.
I was 1 year old.
That's wild. And that's how much older I am than you.
He's not that much older than me, guys. It's not weird. I'm 27 and he's 30, okay?
I'm so much older than you.
He's not that much older than me.
Yes. So my dad went to Walmart. I believe like he went, so everything I got from my childhood was from Walmart. School clothes, this Game Boy Color, my hopes and my dreams. Okay.
Dude, that coffee was so fire.
Dude, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So good. Shout out to Saint Bread. Saint Bread, we're always looking for more sponsors. Feel free to sponsor the podcast. Saint Bread.
We love it. I just drink the rest of it.
If you like good coffee, if you like good vibes and the smell of salmon, Saint Bread is the place to go. They got fish sandwiches, they got great coffee, and
good outdoor vibes.
Great outdoor. That's the place to be in the summer.
Yeah. It's so nice.
So nice. Anyways, my dad, I believe like he either like woke up really early in the morning to get to Walmart to like get one of these. And at first I was disappointed that it wasn't like blue or like a more boyish color.
What is it, purple?
It's purple. And
you love purple.
Exactly. But I don't think I love purple until I got this Game Boy Color.
Wow, this is the start of it?
I think this Game Boy Color is the reason why purple is my favorite color and the color of my car.
Wow. That's crazy.
It all goes back to this and what my dad has done for me. That's incredible. That's powerful. Okay? So I'm now at 3. I've got my wig, Apple iPod video, and Game Boy Color purple. All right, but maybe I'll have to switch it out for something. Okay, next up we've got. Oh wait, let's do something to yours. What is this, Meg? This little pink thing.
Oh, this is my iPod Nano.
Oh, your iPod Nano. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you work all
it's
summer?
It's not engraved, but it has a sticker that says Meg's on it.
Nice. Okay, in Sharpie. Yeah.
In Sharpie. Yeah. Gosh.
Now, how did you get that?
I don't know. I don't remember. Probably for my birthday or something.
So it wasn't as significant. You might get rid of it.
But feel like it could be fun to. No, I don't need it. I don't.
Bye-bye. Up next, we have some trinkets from our honeymoon. Wow.
Cute.
I feel like just saying that it's from our honeymoon gives it like some weight, you know?
Yeah.
Like even though these things are probably worth a quarter together.
Yeah.
We've got some fake shells in a
and
necklace.
some fake flowers.
And some fake flowers.
Allay. We gotta get rid of them.
All right.
They're gone.
They're gone. They gone. They out of here. Next up. So that was kind of a collective one. I got something here. I think we're getting closer to it all being stuff for me. So this is
classic, dude.
I know. This is from
because I'm such the hoarder. I hang on to everything.
So this is the, what would you call it? It's the tassel from my high school cap.
Yeah.
Is that not tassel? What's the word? The way you like move it over as you graduate?
It's a tassel.
Oh, it's a tassel?
Yeah.
Now this is pretty cool. Check this out. I've got fake diamonds in the year that I graduated. A couple of them have fallen out over the years, over the last 10 years, 12 years. And I kind of forgot all the stuff that was in here, and I kind of hate that we said 3 things to keep. So
You can't change the rules.
I know, but I'm thinking this is so small.
It counts as like what, half a thing?
Yeah, it really shouldn't even be like it shouldn't count. I don't think it should count for this game.
And this, folks, is why Mike has a ton of stuff.
I just think, I don't know how this got in this box. I don't know, like.
I'll allow it.
Okay, we'll come back to it. Next up, we have a lion necklace from Elevate that it's probably worth, I don't know, it's fake gold, so it's not real gold, but probably should just get rid of it, huh?
Yeah. Toss it.
All right, it's gone. It's out of here. Next up, we have a live, laugh, love sign. Live well, laugh often, love much. It looks like a plate. Is this no, it's a hanging thing. Meg,
yeah, it's kind of like a hanging plate.
This is for you. This is yours.
This is yours.
This is yours. She says, it's gone. It's out of here. We're really flying through stuff now. Okay, here's this next thing that Meg got for Christmas.
We got it collectively for Christmas.
No, that's yours.
All right, I'm going to get rid of it.
Well, what is it?
It's a herb garden. I don't take care of plants. I just can't. I just don't.
Now, what if I agreed to take care of, to build out our herb garden in the winter? Okay, it's gone. Sorry, Becca. It had to go. We can only keep 3 things each. Next up, oh wait, let's do something for me. These tiny hands, these little tiny hands, I got these in the summer, I believe, of 2018. It was like this thing where there was this store. I was living in Colorado, and there was this store in town, a sock store, I think it was, sold these tiny hands. And I got white ones because I'm white, but they had all races there.
That's awesome.
That's very progressive. And kind of like the emojis. It was around the same time that emojis got different shades of skin tones, I think.
Oh, okay.
And you can look at this. You can clap with them. You can shake hands with them. Really anything a hand can do, this can do on like a smaller scale. You can even bend the fingers. But I'm going to have to get rid of them, huh? Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah. All right. We're going to get rid of them.
Also, love, I don't want to be a party pooper, but if we're still trying to leave at 1, maybe we should try to land this plane.
Holy cow. Meg's trying to get up out of here. We're not going to get to any of the funnies. All right, we're going to rapid fire through these. All right, what do we got here, Meg?
My Nintendo DS.
Nintendo DS.
You guys remember when you would chat with your friends on these. A little chat room.
You could hook it up to the internet.
I think maybe that's how it did it.
It has Wi-Fi capabilities, huh?
Or Bluetooth, maybe.
Oh, so you had to be like in the same room with him?
Yeah.
You're the one trying to get me to hurry up. Are you gonna toss it?
I'm gonna toss it.
Tossing it. I'll buy a Nintendo. And similarly on the lane, I had on the vein of a Nintendo, I have TV games, a little box here. It's got like 30 games on it or something like that. But it's not gonna stay. Gonna go. All right, next up, Meg has some flower pots.
Those are yours also.
Yeah, that's actually a good story. So these pots are these are planting pots we've got here, and I used to have bonsai trees that I was growing for close to 8 years. No, it was probably 7 years, and then the last one. So I had 3 of them. Mm-hmm. And 2 of them died on the way to Washington from Missouri. They did not survive the trip. 1 remained, and I kept it alive for the last 3-4ish years. And then about 6 months ago,
root rot.
It got root rot, and I tried to save it and like just cut it off, like where it didn't look like it had been infected, but it died.
Oh, sad.
So just like my tree died, these are going away. Last but not least, Meg has a USA, looks like a pocket knife kind of Swiss Army thing going on.
This is mine. That's what you're saying?
Yep, you get to pick. Are we keeping it?
We're tossing it. This is not mine. This is Mike's.
All right, well, it's gone. Okay, Meg, so what are your 3 things that you're going to keep?
I'm keeping... So I kept the Game Boy over the DS.
Kept the Game Boy over the DS,
It just seemed more...
So we're not going to have... We're not a DS family. We're a Game Boy family. We're both going to keep our Game Boys. Okay.
And my snowmen.
You're going to keep your snowmen? Okay.
What's the third thing?
I don't know if you had a third thing, honestly.
Shoot.
Well, you did say you were going to keep your...
This.
Yeah.
But I'm passing it on, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, that's true. So what we could do is you could keep my tassel. Since I bent the rules for you to keep your bridal thing before we even knew.
I keep your tassel, can we also keep my iPod Nano? It's so small.
That seems fair. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
It's done.
It's done.
And, okay, so do we have time for one funny?
Let's do one funny.
Let's do one funny.
Okay, I'm a smoker.
Here we go.
A lot of people are smokers. Real quick, he's sticking the finger in the face, cigarette in the eye. Boom, automatic response. He snapped his head back. His entire body is open. Any strike you want. Okay, same thing with the change. He's sticking the finger in your face, right in the eyes. Okay, once again, the response, turn the head away.
Okay, so
I should just keep a ciggy snack on me, basically, at all times.
Yeah, obviously, you did not enjoy that at all, but I thought you thought it was funny. I
thought it was funny.
Okay, you just choose not to laugh whenever you think things are funny.
Some things are just like, not ha-ha funny.
Okay, that was definitely not ha-ha funny. That's what some people say about my comedy. It's funny, but it's not ha-ha funny. I wouldn't laugh at it, but it's funny. Okay, well, this has been great. This has been my favorite episode. I'm sure we're going to get hundreds of more listens on this. And any final words?
Should Mike get rid of his golf club set? He's never golfed before.
Fair. Wasn't in the box, but thanks for introducing that. Really, really appreciate that, Meg. All right, guys. We love you all so much. Thank you so much.
Tell us in the
comments. See you next time for lots of fun times. And as always, my friends, stay funny and stay weird. Peace.
Oddly funny world. Oddly funny world.
Oddly funny world. We all live in an oddly funny world. Oddly funny world. Oddly funny world. Y'all live in an oddly funny world. An oddly funny world. Oddly funny world. We all live in an oddly funny world. Oddly funny world. Oddly funny world.
Great shot!